1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Mike Hedding here, coming to you today with another classical bluegrass song, the Clinch Mountain Backstep. This was made famous by Dr. Al Stanley on the banjo, but it's one that comes up in jam sessions quite a bit, so it's a good one to know. I did a beginner version of this in the past that was pretty simple, pretty straight ahead, and I thought it'd be good to do an intermediate level version. So we're going to look at getting a little bit further away from the melody, not too far, but also just creating some variations on that opening melody line. So we're going to look at creating a bunch of variations on that theme, and that's what we're going to work on. So I've got an A part intermediate version and an A part variation, and then a B part and a B part variation. I'm going to break them all down note for note, and then show you some more advanced backup I would do for this song. So how to switch between a couple different chord positions, how to add some seventh chord, some little bass walks, just some more intermediate level backup I would do for this song. And if you're watching the preview of this lesson, you can head over to my website, MikeHeddingMusic.com, and grab the full lesson. You'll get access to watch all the videos, and you can download the tabs and the practice tracks. Alright, here's the intermediate version of Clinch Mountain Backstep in the key of A. Alright, let's start breaking down this intermediate version to Clinch Mountain Backstep in the key of A. So let me play the first 5 measures, and then we'll start breaking it down. Here we go. Do that a few times. 1. One more time, real slow. 1. Okay, so we're going to start measure 1 with a pickup, and we're going to do more like a more extended pickup in this intermediate version. A real basic pickup would just be up on the high E string, open 3. But we're just going to extend it, so we're going to start down on beat 2, so you heard me count beat 1, and then we're going to do 2nd fret and 5th fret on the D string with down up, and then open 3 on the A string down up, and then that open 3 on the high E string. So we just kind of extended it out. That's all we're doing there, and follow the pick direction closely on this lesson. That'll really help. So the staple looking cymbals are downstrokes. The V looking cymbals below the tab are upstrokes. So on all the quarter notes we're going to do just downs, and on all the eighth notes, the upstrokes we're going to do, or the upbeats rather, we're going to do upstrokes. That'll really help you play the timing of this song, which is really important. Alright, so let's do that a few times. 1. A little faster. Practice keeping your 1st and 3rd finger hovering over the 2nd and 5th frets, and then your 1st finger hovering over the 2nd fret. That'll help you play it fast. And then measure 2, we're going to play the opening melody line, so we're going to play 5th fret on the high E string, and we're going to drone the A string and E string, so hit both strings. And then 3rd fret, and then open E, and then drone again, and then back to that 3rd fret. So the bare bones melody is just up on the E string. So 5, 3, open 3. And all I did is I just droned every other, but you could drone on all of them, or drone on none of them, or, you know, that's up to you. So don't worry too much about about where you're doing that drone. Use that as a tool that you can add to any of that line. You're just harmonizing with a low A string, which sounds really cool. A lot of these fiddle tunes, I like to fill up the sounds. That's how I think of it. You know, if you just play, it's not bad, but you can fill up the sound. So I like to kind of add those drone strings. Very fiddle. It's kind of fiddle inspired. Banjos do it a lot. Mandolins do it a lot. So that's what we're doing there. And when you're hitting both strings, you really want to make sure you're getting all four. And you also want to make sure that you're getting enough of the high string, because remember, that's the melody. So you don't want to hit just the low A string, otherwise you're not going to hear enough of that high melody note. So make sure you still hear, or as written. And then we're going to do a little walk back down, open high E string with a down, and then up on the 5th fret of the A string, and then 3rd fret, and then open. So you have, start that with a down up. So 1 and 2, 3. And then right here we're gonna shift up. So use this open A string, and then do open 3 on the high E, which is basically like your pickup, except we're gonna switch up into what's called second position, where our first finger is now going to take the place of where our second finger just was. I think that's why they call it second position. It's a classical violin term, but it works. It works for mandolin as well. So normally we were playing it out of this shape. Now we're going to be up here. And we're just doing that because now we can reach our pinky up to a higher note. So again, use this. So that's your position shift. And then right here we're going to play like a lick. So I did 5th fret on the high E, and then 5, 8, 5, so second finger, and then your pinky. That's good pinky strength practice there. Back down, 3, open, 5th fret. So you have, make sure you keep your second finger down. That's really important. If you try and go, it'll be a lot harder. You keep your second finger really mashed down. You can kind of use that as your anchor to get your pinky strength working there. That pinky move is hard. You can also accent your right hand a little bit. That'll help bring out that note. And then right here, slide from 5 to 7 with your second finger. So we're droning that string. And you can play both the A and E string and do down, up, and then down, 3rd fret with your first finger, and then open E. Very fiddle-esque. And then shift back down. So use this, use that to shift back down. And then we're back to our opening melody line again. And this time we're just going to do it with some syncopated picking. We're going to hit the open A string first, down, and then 5th fret up. And then rest, 8th note rest, and then up on the 3rd fret, and then open. So let's break that down. We just syncopated the melody instead of playing it straight. Now we're going, and then actually let's do the last 2 notes of measure 6. We have open, and then 3rd fret. So we're just playing with that timing instead of going 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're going 1 and 3, 4 and. So we're just playing with that melody. That's where the picking comes really important too. So I'm doing down, up, down, up. So I'm doing, compare that to 2. So I'm just messing with how we're playing that melody. I'm really messing with the timing of it, not the notes. And then a little run here, measure 7. That's like a pentatonic kind of run. So open, high E string, 5th fret on the A, 3rd fret on the A, back to the 5th fret. So, and then open A, 5th fret on the D string with an up, and then open 3 on the A. So you have, again, keep your fingers hovering over, that'll help. So let's do 6 and 7 together. We have, and that's just a variation on We just filled it up with more notes. And then right here, slide from 5 to 7 on the A string, and then 3rd fret high E, and then that little backwards walk down, open E, 5th fret, 3rd fret, open A. So that's just a little ending lick. You could also do it this way, but I like staying up. And then measure 9 is just a fill lick. So use that to shift back down. Then you have open, open 3, open, just a little shuffle. And then you're back to open 3, which is going to start the next A part. So let's do that ending lick once. We have. All right, that's one time through the A part. Let's play the whole let's play the whole first A part. Here we go.